couple years ago, I set out to find my favorite guitar strings. And in the process of looking, I tried almost everything out there. Coated strings, uncoated strings, name brands, lesser known brands. I mean, I tried it all. And I would go through time periods in which I thought, okay, well, I found my favorite strings. It's this product, I'm gonna play these. But then I would just find something about that product that made me think, there's something left to be desired here. I think I haven't found my favorite strings yet, and then I would keep looking. But I didn't know if there still might be some other string out there that might impress me more. And that's how it was until I opened this tin the other day. So guys, it's Rumblin' Man coming to you today, and in this video we are demoing, reviewing, and checking out these premium nickel-plated steel electric guitar strings by MJC Ironworks. Stay tuned. So guys, if this is your first time on the Rumblin' Man channel, I want to say welcome. This is a guitar and bass channel. If it's related to electric guitar, bass guitar, even acoustic guitar at times, we check it out here as much as we can. So welcome. I encourage you to hit the subscribe button if you love string videos, because guitar strings are something I'm really passionate about, as are bass strings. I've reviewed so many strings on the Rumblin' Man channel. You can even check out a playlist that's just my strings playlist. I mean, I have reviewed guitar strings, bass strings. I've done them all. But yeah, I had that search going on to figure out, what are my favorite guitar strings? Because bass strings, I mean, all you got to do is try a few different things and you can find something you really love. Guitar strings, I was just a little more, I don't know, what's the word, skeptical. But I think I have found something that I might very well like more than any of those other strings. So patrons, regular subscribers, regular followers, thank you for being here so much. I appreciate everything you do to support the Rumblin' Man channel. Couldn't do it without you guys being there to watch and like and share, so thank you so very much for being here again today. So there are a few things that set MJC Ironworks strings apart that I just want to tell you about. For one thing, they come in this beautiful tin. Now, though I already have a set on this guitar, I still have some strings in this tin right here, and I'm actually going to open this tin on camera to just kind of show you what it's like to open them, as I'm about to go in and put these strings on my Strat anyway. My Telecaster that you're hearing in today's demos is strung up with this beautiful set of MJC Ironworks strings. I personally like tins, so that's what these are, which is their regular gauge, but they obviously have, a plethora of different gauges you can choose from. These are nickel-plated steel strings, which is great because players always say that they like the sound of steel but the feel of nickel. So with nickel-plated steel, you get great sound and great feel. This guitar is seriously rocking with these strings on it. Actually, just recently I had this guitar outfitted with Porter pickups, custom Telecaster set. which is probably my favorite set of Telecaster pickups out there. And you could check out my brand new review about these pickups and hear more demos of how this guitar is sounding with these pickups. But yeah, this is a rockin' Tele here. And honestly, it's funny because, you know, I do love to sit and play, whether I'm plugged in or unplugged, but I don't do it as much as I should, you know what I mean? But the other day, when I took these MJC Ironworks strings out of the tin and put them on this Telecaster, which was about 2 days ago, I sat on my couch and I just played. I mean, I just sat there with this guitar and I just played for a half hour, 45 minutes. And the reason I did that was because I like these strings so very much. You can see a couple pictures right now of when I took these strings out of the tin the other day. They have this brilliant, beautiful shine to them. And then when you get these in your hands and start stringing up your guitar with them, they just feel like you're experiencing a really high quality product, like a lot of care and focus was put into the creation of these strings, where they're made right now up in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Honestly, when I put them on here the other day, I actually posted in my Instagram story, I can't put this guitar down right now. You know, a couple Porter pickups and some MJC Ironworks strings, that'll do wonders for your instrument. I want to talk real quick about this tin because the way that MJC Ironworks strings come to you is extremely unique. This is actually the empty tin from the strings that are on the Telecaster right now. But just to show you the inside of it, obviously you have this guide for, you know, what color is what string, like you do with a lot of strings. But inside the tins, they have this sponge. And so what happens is this sponge has a certain element of humidity to it that while the strings are on their way to you in this tin, it keeps them just perfectly sealed and keeps them really just kind of nice and lubricated. They don't feel like, you know, dry strings that I need to spray fingeries all over. So essentially what happens with MJC Ironworks strings is, you know, they're packaged in this airtight tin that comes to you. Strings corrode, and honestly, they corrode the minute they hit oxygen, right? Well, the thing is, the way that these strings come to you in this tin, the corrosion process, the natural corrosion process of your strings does not begin until the moment you open this tin. That's how tightly sealed and taken care of they are in here. So you can bet that every time you open a tin of MJC Ironworks strings, your product is fresh and ready to go. So between that and the brilliant texture of these strings themselves, how great they feel, what a joy they are to play, to me it's a no-brainer, and I may have very well found, finally, my favorite electric guitar strings. So what I'm going to do real quick here is I actually have a few sets of MJC Ironworks here because I'm also reviewing some of their bass strings. Actually, I already, about a year ago, almost a year ago, I reviewed a set of the steel bass strings by MJC Ironworks, stainless steel. And then 6 months later, which was back this past November or so, December, I uploaded another video checking in at 6 months with them still on the bass. So now I've got nickel-plated steel that I'm going to put on a couple basses. I've got some of their acoustic strings to put on a couple acoustics, and then obviously these ones on my Tele, and these ones that are about to go on my Strat. We're going to open them right now just so you can kind of see, you know, what it's like when you open the tin of MJC Ironworks. So, are you ready? This is a very cool moment. It's a very cool moment. Boom, there it is. We got the guide right here. All of our acoustic and electric guitar strings are treated with a proprietary RN Protects XXL treatment that will dramatically extend the playing and visible life of your strings and anything metal for a long, long time. Our goal is to give you the best protection at an affordable price. Let us help you on your musical odyssey. Very cool. And then it has, right below that, it has the ball end color guide, which is going to be 2 brass, 2 black, and 2 silver. So here we go. We take that out. Voila. Oh man, and these strings are just beautiful. I mean, they're so well preserved in there. I mean, it has a fresh smell to it. Even I have a tendency to smell strings, but it has a fresh smell to it. So I'm going to take these out, and just like the picture you saw a minute ago, just kind of give you a look at them on camera B right here. I mean, just check out, it's not a super sunny day, but thank God the sun did come out a little bit. But yeah, just see the beautiful shine and resilience now on camera A. I mean, seriously, nice looking strings, and they feel great. I mean, they're wrapped up very nicely, and I feel like I'm holding something precious, you know? Like I feel like I'm just holding something really nice. I imagine that these strings will have a very long life to them, and they sound great, they feel great, they play great. I'm sold. I mean, I think this is a wonderful, wonderful product. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put these strings back in this tin, because I am going to put them on my Strat shortly for a review video I'm going to be doing of some Porter Stratocaster pickups. So make sure you stay tuned to my channel for that review coming forth, and these strings will be on that guitar. Believe it or not, Telly's a great blues instrument, so let's hear some blues with this Telly with these MJC Ironworks strings on it. It's going to be great. I love to mess around with blues stuff. Not a phenomenal blues player or anything, but I love to mess around with it. For the demo today, we are using the Zoom G3XN multi-effects and amp processing unit from the good folks at Zoom. Thanks to a friend out there, I did come across this pedal recently, and it's really great. In fact, I just started a playlist, a new series right here on this channel, in which I'm going through and just doing different tutorials and demos of what this pedal has to offer. But it's really cool because this pedal has some excellent sounds in it. It's very usable. The maneuverability is great. You know, it has a great expression pedal on it, all of the above, but it's only about a $215 unit. And I've got one video, you know, right here on YouTube that just says, is this the best for under $250? Because I think it very well could be. So that's where the amp simulation and most of the effects in today's video are coming from. Let's check out some blues tones. I'm passionate about all this stuff, and I gotta say, I'm just really grateful to develop a relationship with MJC Ironworks strings, because what they have is really an excellent product, and I totally, absolutely recommend checking out a set of these guitar strings, you know, putting them on your electric, see if you like them as much as I do, which I'm sure you will. So I've got a link in the description of this video where you can hop over and where you can order your set today for your guitar. Couple different gauge options in the description there, and then also there's a link to MJC Ironworks official website where you can go and peruse the website, check out the artist page, all the endorsed artists of MJC Ironworks, as well as all the different products they have to offer and background information. Do you have a favorite set of guitar strings? Let me know. Have you tried everything out there? Have you ever been on a tangent like I have to find your favorite strings and then find them? Have you tried MJCs? Do you plan to try MJCs? I certainly recommend that you do it because I I might not be going back. I'm telling you, these are excellent strings, and I'm very excited. So a big thanks to Chris, my rep with MJC Ironworks, just for making this review possible today. Really appreciate you guys. Also, big thanks to Brian Porter at Porter Pickups for hooking me up with some pickups that we're doing a lot of videos with. Another thanks to Steven for hooking me up with the Zoom unit. I just appreciate you guys and appreciate all the patrons, and really, I appreciate everyone who watches the videos, even if that's just to, you know, give me a watch and maybe a thumbs up and subscribe. You guys are great, and you make what I do possible. So feel free to hit me up on social media. I've got an Instagram page that I post a lot of playing videos on, and images and stuff like that of gigs I'm doing and things of that nature. I've got a Facebook page. I'm also on Patreon, which is a crowdfunding website. So long story short, with the COVID-19 situation that's going on around the world right now, I lost my work. So right now, in the meantime, until I can get out there and work playing music or whatever God has for me again, I'm trying to give full-time YouTube a go. So if you'd be willing to be a patron, I would really appreciate it. But there is never any pressure to do so, because I just want you to be blessed by the content we're putting out, and I just appreciate you watching today. So do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I come out with brand new videos. We got a lot of other videos coming out. I'm gonna check out some more MJC Ironworks strings, some more Porter pickups, guitars, pedals, basses, some bass pickups in the works. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be great. So feel free to stay here on the Rumblin' Man channel and check out the other videos we've got. So God bless you guys. Thanks again for viewing today, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.